All right, guys, it is 3 o'clock Eastern on the dot, 2 o'clock my time. So let's go ahead and jump in so we can get all the front stuff out of the way. So thanks to everybody for coming. I know we still have some people coming in. I'm excited to see people on here. Not that we always have a good crowd on these. I know this particular topic is a little bit more limited because it is, it's tied just to people who are typically using mainframe and are actively using mainframe within their organizations. But super excited about this. There's some great things that we were able to kind of see from this beforehand, but even more so after working with Mark and team on this. So the Open Data Hub, as you guys are going to see, is a truly, it's an awesome thing for you guys who are on the mainframe and still wanting to be able to do analytics from the data where it's at without having to go through all the trouble. And we'll jump into how that works. But see if I can move ahead. For everybody who has not been on here before, this is pretty much our normal interface for doing this. There is a Q&A section, and I'm seeing a few up there already. Feel free at any time during this, if you have a question, to click on your Q&A and ask the question. There'll be some guys on here that will be answering those questions while we go, but I always want to make sure that everybody hears that. So, at the end, after we do the giveaway, we'll make sure and address all those for everybody. But please, enter your Q&A as we're going through this. There's plenty of people on here. I don't think you're going to have anything go unanswered, to be honest with you, on this one with the people we have on here. So if there is, we can get back with you. But I don't know that we have any surveys or polls this time, but those are always fun. And then, of course, we'll do the giveaway at the end of it. We do have an hour slotted for this. If for some reason other things go over, especially with Q&A, I always want to make sure that we do that giveaway before the end of the hour. So we definitely will make sure that gets in. All right, on to the fun. I'm going to be very brief in my introduction, get everybody kicked off. And then we're going to jump in with Mark Nesson. He's going to be running most of the presentation and the demo for us, talking a little bit more about the Open Data Hub and for mainframe and how it works and the uses for it, use cases, and why it's a beautiful thing. And then he's going to actually do a demo for this and run through this stuff live with you guys. So this is obviously, I think, what people like to see is, how does this thing actually work? Where does it truly create the value? Mark does a great job of introducing that. If you guys have watched Mark before, you'll understand it's both entertaining and enlightening, typically. So, and then I'm gonna finish up just kind of from an Amtex perspective. How are we working with clients on the mainframe and some of the things that we're seeing and where this can come into play and how we can help in that. And of course, QA and get card giveaway. So. With that being said, if you're new to us, obviously I think most of you guys know Mark and crew with IBI and TIBCO, probably if you're on here already. Amtex is a partner and has been for probably, it says 25 years of consulting, probably 20 plus years of that as well, has been working with IBI and TIBCO and in different capacities. And so we're proud of that partnership. It's been a long-term, very, very successful partnership and continues to grow. So we're excited about that. We obviously, you can see here, we're based out of New York, but we have offices throughout, including some big offices in Chennai and Delhi for our offshore groups. But Dinesh and who is on here with me is out of our New Jersey office. Actually he's in New York today. But between our New York and New Jersey office, that's our biggest part of our U.S. base. And then of course, some of us like me are out other places. But again, we kind of like to consider ourselves a boutique vendor. A lot of it's because the attention that we do give to the people that we work with. We go very deep with our clients, and that again is primarily focused on data and analytics, but in a lot of areas as well. And I'll leave that as the introduction for Amtex. Tim Howard, you guys have seen me. I'll be kind of doing the most of the I like to be cool and call it MCing, but moderation of this overall webinar. Dinesh is going to be on with us as well to help answer questions. He runs most of our group from the people who are working on the projects and just the overall operations of everything. And then of course we have Stephen Brayford on as well as a longtime IBR. Unfortunately he's had to work with me way too long and going back to my days at IBI as a pre-sales engineer. And so glad to have Steve on. He's got a ton of knowledge on this stuff. He'll be able to answer questions with us, and Mark Nesson as well. And we were actually able to grab Greg Weinheimer, who's the product manager for this and product owner of this. So again, that's why I'm saying we'll have plenty of people answer questions as you get going through this. So please ask away. I'm glad to answer. That's my introduction.